Where's the tigers? There's Enzo. Layla, I still haven't taken back the grass that Diego ripped away the other night when I took the kitten out and I had to throw that ball of meat over. Even the plastic is still there, but I'll go in tomorrow. I just had a lot of work today. You hungry, Diego? How are you guys doing? Blurry? It's maybe the sun that's shining through the lens. 1 minute early for my guess. I was a little late. I was 5 minutes late. Now, I actually raked some leaves today in the house way on the other side where you get into the driveway. So I had to rake up a lot of leaves in the driveway and inside the yard. I'll go show you guys. Let me not tell you that. Let's feed the tigers first. And then we can go check out the stuff that I do. Yeah, it's no easy job taking care of this house, guys. This place it's the worst to clean up. And I've got the animals in the house. That's the problem. And what's the whole point of having a house if you can't have even an animal in it? Then why would you have such a big house? So it's a catch-22, I guess. Let's go take this with. So I keep the dogs and the cats in the house, but it is the quickest way to make a mess and a noise. Enzo, are you guys hungry? We're gonna give you this now. There goes the plane again. Okay, relax. Raak vir my rustig, julle. Okay, Enzo, are you ready? Whew. Okay, I just need to find a way to put these two things down so they don't damage each other. Oh, and there goes the... Oh, it's still on. Oh, at least. Are you ready? Who's ready? It's a nice one. Go, Enzo! Diego, are you going to go eat that side, Diego? Go! Go! He won't do anything. Go there. Go there. If you want to get it over the fence, get height. That's how you get it over the fence. It's like playing golf. The higher you can hit it, the further it can, or the longest it will stay in the air. Forward projection. As easy as that. But let me just feed these two putty cats. They seem to be a little hungry. Now let me see, how can I do this now? I've got 1, 2, and 2 big ones. Let's see which is the smallest. This is... they're all the same size. Okay. There you go, Diego. I just gave them the ones that the cats left over from last night. So I now have learned that it's quicker if I just quickly walk around, pick that up first as I feed the cats, then I just pick up the next round for the tigers, and as I walk back I feed them that little modification spares me from walking once more. I haven't written everything on here yet. John and Deborah, you guys are I'm working it out. So John And then Deborah's going to be there. I thought, but my pen is not working anymore. So I just got a new pen now today. There it is. And I will be writing that there. And I want to make it John, Deborah, John, Deborah, John. Like something like that, because that's how it happened in real life. So I just came back with my truck. Guys, I'm starting to clean up my house. Now, if I say I'm starting to clean up my house, I mean from all kinds of things that was in the house for too many years. I think it's too many years, and I need to remove it and throw it out. It's all kinds of things, business things that I had for the business. Let's just see where it's Peacocks. I just want to see, because they were so beautiful back here a few minutes ago. Oh, I'm walking too far from the Wi-Fi. No, I don't see them here now. They're waiting for their food. So, but this place was full of peacocks a few minutes ago. And all the cats are here now, hanging out here. They love this garden. There's a cat there as well. What do you guys think of the spots now? What does it look like? Does it look okay? Do you think it looks good? Look at that. It looks like bird marks on the bricks. It's the perfect color. It's a satin black. You can't go with a gloss. That would just like fake. You can't go with a matte. That would just look dull. You need the exact one. And it makes space for all of these names to go. Just like that. So, John, I need to put a few of yours in. A whole lot. And Deborah, a whole lot. And I'll be doing that tomorrow. I was going to try and do it today. I just couldn't make it. It was just too busy of a day. And I didn't really do much. The problem is preparing the food for the cats and the tigers. That takes a whole lot of time. And I try and do it in 2 or 3 sessions. Like, for instance, at night I take it out. I put it in the water. Next morning I cut the heads and the feet, because that goes to the dog food. And then I just need to find the time to do the rest. John, better add one more. I think I'm going to go right up to the end of the wall. Thank you, John. Wow. But I got my pen now. Now I can just put him on. Just picked it up. But I will do that. Thank you very much. Yeah, guys. Let's go feed the ducks quickly. That's great. I'm in a great mood already. Yeah, I think I'm gonna make it this month. Yeah, it's very quiet here in South Africa, guys. Nothing is happening. I just heard on the news now, they say that the businesses around Johannesburg owe 60 billion rand for electricity. Seems like they were giving them electricity without them paying for it, and now they owe 60 billion, and they have to come in and arrange payment methods. I don't know how they're going to do that. And they're talking about, as they are making profit, they pay it, and I'm thinking, making profit? Are you guys joking? But hey, let's hope they do. Just gonna put this down here quickly. Oh, come on, phone. Okay, I got it. Look at this. Okay, you guys, here you go. Guys, I counted them the other day. I counted 64. Just ducks, without chickens, without any other. So they are the ones that eats the most now. If you've got ducks, I don't know what you're going to do with them. I think if you have ducks, you should use them to do pest control. between in fields where you have maybe bugs or something like that. This one doesn't look too nice to me. It does look a little odd. See this one there? Oh no, it jumps up like nothing's wrong at all. So, James, are you okay? He's my oldest duck, guys. Look at him. James, are you okay? He's so beautiful. There you go. But I can see he's getting old or something. Something is not right with him. I'm a little concerned about him. I'll keep an eye out on him all the time. If I see he's a little ill or something, I'll bring him inside the house. Hey, come on, this is a fighter, so I keep him over here. Hey, and here comes Bobby. Bobby the cat. Hey, Bobby. Watch out for this big white feathery animal. Big tamale as the sun shines through it. Charging everything up. Look at Pokey, guys. Look how beautiful his tail is. And you know those feathers are brand new, so they are in extra clean, shiny condition. They are absolutely beautiful. Today was the first time I saw him with the actual feathers open. So he was showing off and looked absolutely great. Let me get past these helicopters. You bump your toe on a helicopter and believe me, you don't want to become a pilot again. But, hey Diego! Did you enjoy your food, Diego? Was it nice? Yeah, I make great chicken, eh? Hey, there he says yes. Okay, let me see, how can I open this? It's locked still. So guys, I had a lot of work in the last few days. Like I said, the water in the warm water system in the house on this side was never used in the last year or two. So, oh no, not that long, but the water turned yellow and I wanted to get it out. So I let it run into the bathtub, and something was wrong on the bathtub. The water didn't run out. Look at my little chicken, how big he's gotten. Hey, relax you guys. Now my chicken is inside the bucket. And as that water ran out, it ran over the bath and into the house, onto the carpet. And I had to take the vacuum cleaner and get it all out. So I made a lot of work for myself. Yeah, I counted them. There's 64 of them and one biter. That's the biter. Right, pinky. Whew. So, guinea pigs over here. I need to go buy them some food tomorrow. There's a guinea pig there as well. So, yeah, I had to then do some plumbing stuff because the water didn't go out and the water was yellow in that tank, so I just wanted to get it out, switch it on again, just make sure everything is working. Even though I don't use it right now, it's good if it works, then you can at least carry on. If something goes wrong, you can carry on and still live a normal life. Okay, I can't give you guys too much more because I need to go and give to the others also, eh? Just throwing them out. Okay, Inky, let me give you this in a bowl, like here. They love to drink that water, to run it through their system. There you go. So the pond, I've mended the pond, guys. they bit holes in it, in the concrete, before it was quite hard. So I had to take some plaster sand and cement and plaster it out all over the holes. But now it's done. Now the pond is nice. Now I can finally start installing the grass around it, just so it looks nice and it will look good. So as we're moving out of winter, it's still a bit cold every morning, but for some reason it's not as cold as it used to be previous years. It's quite good. All the ducks, come on, what are you doing about the dogs? You can't negotiate with the dogs. Arthur, you can't eat this food. So let me just see. A little difficult working with one hand. Keeping the pool clean as well. Every morning scooping out the leaves, letting the machine run for a while. And I have to say, this is the longest the pool has never had a problem, because I guess it's sorted out. This is the vacuum cleaner I used. This is the 3 kilowatt vacuum cleaner, actually for places like car wash businesses that would use this to just, okay guys, here it comes, there you go. Chickens that I've got in here, I can actually take them back to the other side as well, but then there's nothing here. I'm trying to make it to force myself to walk through this property every day, because I cannot go and stop going to a certain place. Then you lose track of it, and then you're gonna fall behind. Big tamale picking up sunlight still over there. Trees are really high. Look at that, guys, they are so high. Better add one more. I will, John, thank you very much. Let's go see. I still feel good with Ozzy out of the dark room. I've placed him here. I think 11 years was long enough for him to spend in a dark room. And that's how you deal with stuff as well. You have to confront it. You can't just always be heartbroken about things. So now when I see him, it's not as bad anymore. I went to see him once a year maybe. And now I can go and see him more. I can walk through here at any time, and I feel it's good. All is good. So one of my friends came over today to visit me quickly. He always stands in this area and smokes. And then I grabbed the rake and I started to rake the leaves a little bit on heaps. So tomorrow, and I had to trim some of these trees. Yeah, I trimmed all of these leaves down when they are lying flat like that. This is a sago palm. The leverage that weight of the leaf puts towards this pivot point can lift this and break it straight off. I've seen that with my own eyes, and it didn't survive it. So this sago palm was really old. We're talking hundreds of years. This is a thick palm, and then, well, it didn't survive. The top part didn't survive when they removed it, but it's in here and it's doing well. So I just started cleaning up here. The house will look good once everything is nice and clean. There's no more leaves that's going to fall from the trees, or not many in any way. So I even started cleaning up the driveway on this side. The driveway is clean, at least it looks good from the outside. So loads of stuff happening here. I have to clean this little Well, just as might I can call it the graveyard. Would love to clean this up perfectly with Duncan and Arnie and Trompie and Zena, where they are laid to rest. It's still sad. That's still a sad part when I walk here. I don't want to come outside to this yard. I don't know, I just feel awkward coming here. It's not nice, but I think when it's clean I will feel better about it. So to show you guys what's happened with the plumbing, just lock this, where the water came out. This is where the water came out. This bathtub, this is one of those bathtubs with the pores on it. And the water, this system was leaking and it overflowed out into here on the carpet. But now the carpet are washed. Now the carpets are clean. And I didn't want to clean them. They were fine. But now they are clean. So, yeah. I've realized that couches and me just is not worth having. I haven't sat on a couch in a week, 2 weeks, not even one. So why do I have so many couches? I guess I was trying to make this place a comfortable place. I don't think you can change your life by getting something that you just put in your house, but at least it looks good. So it doesn't look like it used to, because I was actually ashamed to show many places around here and it looked terrible, but now it's looking better already. I have to tie this pipe that's hanging here back on the upside, because this is where the tiger's pool water comes from here, running all the way to the boys' swimming pool, and that's where they get that. So yeah. Hey, you guys, what are you saying? You guys are right. Yeah, I'm no couch potato, Gary. I wish I could be a couch potato just for a while. That's one thing I just thought about today. I posted a photo of myself when I was 23 years old in the gym, and I was skinny and I was not looking like I do now, but I remembered my personality, and my personality was all work and no play. I had drive. I could work all day and night. I worked a lot. So, come on. But that was manual work. I was building spoilers for cars and all fins and things. Hey, Layla, keep quiet. And I was building all kinds of fiberglass products. That was what I did. I specialized in the Porsche 911s. So everybody would bring me their Porsche 911 and I would convert it to 993s. And everybody wanted a Porsche 993 back then. And then 20 years later, everybody's converting them back to the old style. Ha! We didn't know. You never know what people would want. So you just keep on going. But they have to be restored every 20 or 30 years. So I don't think there's many left in the country. You can see in South Africa that things just didn't have value. And they were all bought and sold to England. They went to England, America, wherever they could go. So you don't drive around and see an old 911 anymore. It's just something that you won't find. Maybe once a year you might see one quickly somewhere, but it'll probably be the blue one I have because I drive it more often than anyone else does. Yeah. Okay, let me think. Is that now all the animals are fed? Yeah, they're all fed now. Wow, that went quick. Let's go upstairs. Doves living in the trees. Sun is going down. The kittens are doing great. That's the beautiful sound. Listen to that, guys. Do it again. Do it again. Do it again. Yeah, it's only Enzo that can do that, guys. That is like his... Well, I don't know what you call it in your language, but in Afrikaans, it's horrel. He can do that. If we just quickly make a turn by the electrical box, just so that I see that everything that needs to be switched off is switched off. So, I've already emptied this fridge. I've already emptied this fridge. This one was today. I took everything out of this one. I have to clean it up tomorrow. This one is empty. So these animals have been eating. Let's see. Okay, we're using nothing at the moment and we're still making power, but we don't need, it's full. So yeah, then the other fridge. This is my other fridge. I still got chicken in here. So we will get chicken out of here for tomorrow, and it's about another, let's say 10 days before I can go fetch more chicken. I can go earlier, but then the chicken will be tiny and it's just more work. Instead of preparing 5 or 6 chickens, now you have to prepare 10. So I work it all out. Cats eat, they enjoy the chicken. Wish I could get rid of these Spitfires. I had so much hope in finishing them. What was I thinking? I can't believe I tried. Just sometimes you just do stupid stuff. And then you realize, no, it wasn't stupid stuff. It was stuff that was worth being done. Who has got one of those? So why don't I just do it? No, guys. I think that's the perfect thing for somebody maybe in England or in the US. Would be really nice for the right person to take that, finish it up and fly it. Yeah. It's all dreams I had when I started, but it just doesn't suit this country. This country just does not give, I don't know what it is. Beautiful weather and beautiful everything, but it's just not worth it. But now I would like to Spitfire made from plywood, as the mosquitoes were. Oh, were the mosquitoes made out of plywood as well? Yeah, John, I got them from a guy. He's a doctor. That was his dream, to build those, and he figured if he builds 2, he'll have one and he'll sell one, and that one will be paid for the one he has. So he was just a normal doctor making some money, and he tried to do it. And in the 80s, 1987, around 87, he paid 8,000 South African rand for the plans on that. I still got the plans here. It's in French. Mais j'ai parlé le français. C'est très bien. And the thing was, he started, but those days it was still faxes, and he has to actually fly to that country to go and see the parts. They couldn't just send you a picture. They could take photos, develop them and post them, and you can get them and look at it. But it was a thing of he needed to go and check. And that was his dream. And he was on borrowed time, unfortunately. And he bought something from me, a car from me. And he asked me, "You're the right guy to do this project." And I said, "No, I don't know." And he said, "You're the right guy. You should do this." And I said, "Okay, you know what? Let's work it in. Let's work it into the whole deal." And we did. And I started getting all the materials and everything, the right stuff. Got the lathes. I got 2 lathes with milling machine and everything, and I wanted to start manufacturing. And guys, everywhere you turn, it's a full stop. Everybody, it's a full stop. And then there was rumors that this guy is going to have to test flight it. And he's crashed so many of those planes in his life. And I just decided, I'm sorry, if you're going to crash it at 300 kilometers an hour, do it, no problem. But you're not going to crash my plane at 5 kilometers an hour. No way. Then I'm rather going to leave it. And I saw Jay Leno. Mr. Jay Leno has got a motor mounted on some board or something, a Merlin V12, and he starts it up for fun. And it's great. And that's the actual motor that this needs. Now, I don't have the motor. I was going to put something like a LS V8, a later LS V8 that makes a lot of power in there. And but these are full-size replicas, so you need something quite big. And I sent him a message once, but I don't even think he read it. And I said, I'll be a great stepping stone for that project, to just get to the right person, and then they could finish it and they could have something that's really nice. Yeah, it's getting hot here, but it's still early morning. Yeah, I still had to start the live early because I said I was going to start 4:30, and that I do because our sun goes down quick now. It's still up, but it's so quick, and then it just goes down. Yeah, so many things that I've done around here and built, and even the ceiling over here, guys, you know how much work that was. I used to cover myself completely. It is hot, and I would get up on that roof, and I would put the timber, and after that we would put the PVC ceilings in. It took a while, but it's still there. After all these years, I made sure that the wind is not going to be able to take this ceiling down, and no tiger is going to take it down either. Because remember what I said, I would like to make that from let's say this pole, I would like to make the cage, or maybe even a bit more, and then the tigers could see that. They could see everything in the horizon. So I would love for them to be able to see that. That building is the highest building in Brakpan, but I think my house is just about the same height. I do it like this. When you're looking at a pole like this and you line it up so it is perfectly level. Now it's higher. It's a little bit higher. Maybe not. Maybe not. Then you can actually see the height over such a difference. Kitty cat there sleeping on a nest. So I was planning to take all of these leaves down before the summer comes, because when the summer is here, I have trouble on the big tamale to get the sun there, because the sun rises behind those trees over there, and those trees are going to have some leaves on them, and then they're going to shine through these palm trees. So if I can trim these palm trees, I won't have a problem. The thing is, they're too high. They are really high. John, I am a structural engineer and have admired what you have done with your house. Thank you, John. John, they called this the complicated house. Whenever I went and I wanted to buy something like bricks, then they asked me first, is this for the complicated house? And I said, yeah, it is. So look at that. All of that stuff fell down. And it's like that. It used to be like that. So it fell down, and now it's going to have that clearance to get onto the big tamale. Yeah, that was my last project, the big tamale. And it works. If you can just swivel that thing 3 times a day, you're fine. That's all you really need. You don't even need to follow the sun 100%. But to go off grid, you need it in the mornings, and you need it like now. Like now the sun is right there. You can charge up those batteries. Because none of the others are getting any power out of it. But mine is. And, well, then you get an extra, let's say, hour and a half in the evenings. And you get an hour and a half in the mornings. And that makes you be able to go completely off grid. Now, it's great to know you're a structural engineer. I was also swatting that. I was studying to become an engineer. I was a fitter and turner by trade. And then I went to college and I got all my qualifications and stuff there. Power machines, strengths of materials, mechanotechniques, fluid mechanics, those kinds of subjects. But I was 17. No, I was 17, and I had to be 26 to write the government ticket to become an engineer. So I gave up. I wasn't going to work 9 years and then only be able to become an engineer. So I did the work, but I never finished the whole thing. It's like becoming a pilot for me as well. You know, you go and you fly and you fly and you get ready. You can fly now, but I don't have my license, because you don't have your license forever. You need to keep on going about it. And that's how I got the helicopters. But the helicopters is a sad. I keep on thinking these days, maybe it will even be possible in the next 10 years. Maybe something happens, my YouTube picks up or something happens, and I can actually have one of them completed. And I can finish my license, and I can actually use one. And I don't need 2 or 3, I need 1. So look at the ducks. They're enjoying their pond. I just left it for 1 day to dry. The plastering sand, I fix it with plastering sand with a little bonding liquid in it, and it works great. Cats on the roof, peacocks on the roof. And I'm taking that grass down from that thatch. I want to put the synthetic lawn on. I do have the lawn in stock, so I can just as well just put it up there. I had an inquiry for that today. I used to sell it. The problem is we cannot replace it anymore. We used to buy that lawn for, let's say, $5 a square meter, but we paid 7 rand for $1. Now we pay 19 rand or 20 rand for $1. So it's more than double. And then when the stuff comes from overseas, you have to pay the freight in dollars. And then when it arrives in South Africa, they hit you with the tariffs. So on that, it was used to be 15%. Now it's 30%. They just doubled it. And then you have to pay 15.5% VAT. And then you can't afford it. And you have to sell it at such a high price to make a profit. You'd rather just keep it. Because I can use it. This house, guys, this is my studio. I've realized that I thought this was my house. It's not. This is my studio. This is a zoo house studio. So it's something that I don't think ever existed before. It's very nice. I love it. Yeah, I remember working out this quickly one day. This is curved glass. This glass on this window is curved glass, and I had to mount these poles from the bottom up on the concrete floor and then up again into the roof of that roof and make all these things. And they had to be perfect. They need to be nice. These spiders, I got them from Australia and put this thing together, and it's great. I love it. It's a very nice thing. I don't know why I had so much guts back then to order something and get it made up on the other side of the world and get it shipped to my house. We'll unpack it right there in the street, carry all the stuff in. It was nice. I enjoyed it very much. But if I think about it now, it would be a disaster. And look how strong that jungle gym is now. It's better every time I spend some time on it. I'm still going to be buying those timbers. Probably, yeah, I'll probably buy them in the coming month. And I'll quickly fix at least 2 of the platforms up. I want to do that. They're so quiet now. Just want to sleep. Hey, here's a kitty cat coming in. Lady that gave me this cat, she was moving to Greece and she gave me this cat, and I said, yeah, okay, what's one more? There's actually 4. They are around, but this one is very tame. So yeah. And then the other day I walked out and someone threw 2 little kittens over the wall as well, and I had another 2. So my cats are becoming more and more. Tigers are still staying the same amount. Yeah. Yeah, I just wanted to build some nice house. Hey, Nemo! Thank you, Nemo. You must be rich. What would you consider rich, Nemo? That's a good question. What does the word rich mean? I don't know how much money you should have. In South Africa, if you've got a little money, you're quite rich. I think in the US you have a lot before you can be considered rich. But yeah, everybody's got their own definition of being rich. Hey, kitty cat, what are you doing here? There goes Pokey. Hey, Pokey. Yeah. Took 25 years to build this place. But it's living, building, working, running a business, making some money, then spending it on the actual house. And you just keep on going and keep on going. And it takes about 25 years. I'd say in South Africa, if you do it that way, it will take you 30 years to do it. It's a long time. Yeah, they're very well behaved today. They are well fed. It's a nice day actually today. It was very calm, it's quiet. Only now that everybody's going home, so you can see trucks and people in the streets. But everybody's home already. You see people, most people are home already, I think. Lights are already on. So, yeah, it's a different experience, I think, if you live here in South Africa. I don't know where quite would you get the same experience. I mean, where have you guys ever seen the sun burn down? The sun is on fire, you guys. Look at that smoke now. There's something burning. That's just a field. Same like this. Same like this. And then you get all that smoke in the sky, and it's going all the way over a whole town, and it hits the next town. So, can you believe that? Where are you guys? Enzo? Are you guys lazy today? Oh, there's Diego. Diego, it looks like you're up in a tree now. Yeah. Oh, where did I press now? Oh, there I did. So, yeah, it's beautiful, the sunset from up here. You can see it every night. Yeah, you guys, I have to clean up this area tomorrow morning, first thing. So, when you clean up, I like to get a vacuum cleaner up here. Not that big one. That one takes, that's too heavy to carry up. I've got this little crane, so I can actually use that if I want to hoist it up. But that's too much work. You want to just carry it up quickly and do it and get over with. How's Mama Jamison doing, Michael? Melissa F. Yeah, my mom had to go to the hospital quickly today for a checkup, but she's doing great. And then when I went to fetch her, she fell. So yeah, she was walking past some stuff that was lying there, and she had to go around the one thing, and she fell and she hit her arm on the one piece of iron, and it just broke the skin. So but she's okay, she's doing great. For her operation she had, she's perfect. They gave her excellent service. I am very, very happy with the service that they gave. Yeah, I can see her there. There she's sitting. But I don't think she's logged onto the internet now. She's phoning somebody. Because we found out if she pulls signal from my Wi-Fi that I use here now, then I don't get such a good reception. It's difficult. So she has to watch my life afterwards. Yeah, where's Katas? Oh, Katas is the one that comes up the stairs the first thing in the morning. Yes, when I open up the door in the middle, Katas is there immediately. We're gonna see the sun. The sun looks bigger today than I've ever seen it. I have not seen the sun look this big ever. Now that's what I'm trying to ask scientists, because they say we go around the sun every year. Now I don't think so. I know that the tilt of the earth does a tilt in 365 days. But we are moving around the sun. But when are we closest as a planet, the center of the planet, close to the sun? And when is it further from the sun? The only way we can determine that is by looking at the actual size of the sun from the same place. That would give you that information. So, but it does look kind of bigger to me today. I don't know why. There it goes. Now you're not closer to the sun during summer. The sun just passes over your head, and that is because of that 32-degree angle of the earth. But then on the other side of the earth it's winter, because the sun passes not over the people's heads there. We're 93 million miles away. 93 million miles, can you believe it? At 300,000 kilometers per second, that gives you about 8 minutes for the sun to be here. The sun rays. The angle of the degrees. Yeah. It's interesting. I've met so many people who thought that we're moving closer and further away from the sun. They think that is summer, and it's not. So I try to say that a lot, so I can give people an idea how that works. The Earth's orbit is elliptical, hence the size appears different. Yes, that's what I'm talking about, John. We will be able to see a difference in the size of the sun then, because there it shows, it looks big to me now. I haven't seen it in a while, but there it's going down. On its way down. This little bird is just chirping away over here. The Earth revolves around its fixed axis. Yep. We cannot go closer to the sun, but the rotation and placement is at an angle, so there are 2 times of the year, the Earth's magnetic times of the year and Earth magnetic field drawn solar magnetic. So what you are telling me is that we are staying the same distance from the sun? Yeah, because you have to be able to see a difference in size if you go closer. Luis Diaz, thank you, Luis. Do the big cats like when it rains? Yeah, they love it. Then they wait for the rain to stop, and after the rain they would run around here. I've made quite a few videos in this space where they pick up speed, and wow, you should see it. You must go and look at some videos of these 2 boys playing in the rain. It is magnificent. You will not believe the speed they hit that water and how that water just goes away. I'm just checking now. No, it's not a peacock. It looks like a peacock in this tree, but it's not. Yeah, all these poles in this house is carrying these big windows, so it was quite a job to get them up here. And what's nice about the tree just outside of these windows is that in the winter it loses all its leaves, and the sun penetrates in here perfectly, making the whole house warm. And in the summer it's full of leaves and the sun cannot come in, and that keeps the house cool. So you have to plant the right tree right in front of the right window. Better add one more. Thank you, John. You're doing me a huge favor. You've got no idea. Would that work on a flat earth? We'll have to phone all the different agencies around the world to ask the flat earth people, because now they've established bureaus, what do you call it, offices around the globe. Yeah, it's funny how it works. So it's actually, it looks like it's staying a little lighter for longer now already. There goes Pokey again. He's like a dog that can fly and it's got a nice big tail. That's basically how you can describe a peacock to somebody, but he's actually a bird. I remember in that, was it the Black Adder? They were writing the English dictionary, and do you guys remember Baldrick sitting there and he's writing the dictionary, and when it came to dog, he had to make a description of a dog, and his description was not a cat. That was a funny one. I'll always remember that. Veronica Engel, I'm Michael, greetings from Middle Europe. Say hi to tigers. I'll do that. If Pokey is like a dog, does he get in aerial dog fights? No, not yet. I hope he's not going to, because at least I can help him and save him if he's on the floor. But if it's going to be in the sky, it's going to be a little difficult. But they can fly well, I have to say. They can pull themselves out of a tiger enclosure easy, but they should not try that. That tail is just too long. Yeah. Slowly I'm building my hope up. I think things are going to be okay. So I want to start finishing some of the projects around the house, and I'm starting to think about that part again for the tigers to be in here. It would be so nice for them. They would love that. I mean, they would not be asleep like that right now if they were up here. They would be looking at the surroundings, everything around them. It would be great. What's my age? How's life in South Africa? Unaffiliated. The Flat Earth Society now say they are all over the globe. Yeah, that's what they say. We've got offices all over the globe. I'm not a flat earther, just trying to make sense. Luis Diaz, thank you very much. Luis, do the tigers sleep a lot per day? If so, do they snore? They don't really snore. They're quite silent. What I've noticed about them when they sleep, and they do sleep a lot, I'd say 20 hours a day. So they're up only for 4. I see that their ears never stop listening. Their ears are like a hand that moves all the time, listening for any predator that might stalk them when they are asleep. Now I have seen, look at that, the Jaguar's hearing something. He just woke up. Now I saw that on Enzo, and there was nothing bothering him, but that ears were awake and they were waiting to hear anything that might be close to him. And guys, I once saw a video. I once saw a video of a dog that is sleeping in a house and the leopard comes in, and that leopard walks around the whole house. The dog does not know it, and the leopard goes and stands right by the dog, and he grabbed the dog. That dog didn't stand a chance. It was scary. That's a leopard. They're much smaller than a tiger, and they can climb trees. They're strong. So that's like the pit bull of the cats. A leopard. I was that's scary to see how a dog cannot hear him. They don't know that he's there. Hello, how are you and your beautiful cats doing today? They're doing great. Doing great, doing great. Hi, Michael. How are you and your family? No, my mom is great. Yeah, my mom went to the hospital today for a checkup. Everything is perfect. She is healed, guys. Yeah, I'm very glad about that. Hi, Patricia. Is that Patricia from Arkansas, or Pocahontas in Arkansas? The big cats are always in a state of testful alertness. Yeah, are wide awake. I think that's why they sleep so long, because they don't really sleep like a full sleep. Jaguars have scary jaw power. Yeah, those jaguars are amazingly strong and beautiful. Have you ever worked with other big cats besides tigers? I've always wanted to work with mountain lions and pumas. Yeah, no, I haven't really. I've met quite a few tigers in my life, but not really. This is not something that is supposed to be here. We are allowed to keep them because then they are not from South Africa. So, and lions are a little tamer, much tamer. They're great, but one day they get you and they kill you. That's the thing that I've learned about lions. Tigers hurt you every day, so you constantly bleeding, and that makes you put them away, and that makes you alive. Stay alive. I love your tigers. Your channel has been my comfort show. Oh, thank you very much. That makes me feel great. Thank you very much. Patricia Bennett. That is good, Michael. Give your mother my regards. I am from Northeast England. Okay, thank you very much, Patricia. I will definitely do that. That's an hobby. I love black panthers. They're so beautiful. When I was raking the leaves by the other house today, one of my cats, he knows me so well, but he doesn't know me at that house. So as I'm raking the leaves, he comes in at first, and now he's testing me and see what I'm going to do. And he's like a black panther, and he's walking out there, and he went in the house and he came out. First time I saw a cat in the house. Dolphins sleep with half of their brain at a time. Yeah, that makes sense. I think that is exactly what the tigers might also be doing, John, because I know that there's a part of them awake at all times. They listen. They listen. You want to see Diego? There he is by the pool. Diego! He's going to show you guys his teeth. Yeah, Diego. He's such an entertainment. He entertains. Guys, did you see how wild he was when I went and I took the kitten out? Because I threw that sack of shavings, meat and calcium shavings down first, and he was guarding it, but on the other side of the fence. He was so angry, and then eventually I gave it to him. Go and watch that video. It's a good video. It shows him performing pure tiger. It's the greatest roaring you can find. I record it because I think it's really worth Some people say I make him angry. I don't think so, but even if I did, I think it would still be worth it to get that footage so people could see it, because he is magnificent when it comes to roaring. He's the Jaguar the roarer. Yeah. Well, guys, I'm going to be saying my goodbyes. The sun is slowly going down. I've still got a few things that I want to take care of before the sun goes down completely. He's playing member of Actors Equality. Yeah, he is an actor, Gary. Yes, they are Bengal tigers. I remember when he was roaring, I would be so alarmed to survive. Yeah, at first you don't want to get close to him, even behind a fence. It's your legs just walks away from him. But you get used to it, and then you can spend that few minutes in his presence while he's angry or at you looking at his food. Alright guys, I'm gonna say goodbye. Thank you so much, John. You have got no idea how much you're helping me. I thank you from the bottom of my heart. And all the others also for your contributions and the nice messages and everything. Thank you very, very much. I will see you guys pretty soon. I'll try and make a nice video. I have to make something that's good because I want the algorithm to pick up my views. I don't want to just make vlogs, a quick vlog and send it. So I want to try and make proper stuff again. I used to do it. I just have to start doing it. But I will do my best. Hey Michelle, did you send us a message today? Duckies.
Michael, you missed a donation from Nino.
From Nino? Sorry Nino, I didn't see it. I will search for it because I was looking for that link today that shows me all the donations, and then I'll write it down and I will find it. Thank you.
Bye everyone. Totsins. Adios. I'll be the same. Saijen, sayonara. Au revoir. Ciao. Assalamu alaikum. Namaste. Farewell. Happy tails, Gary. I think that's it. All right.
Thanks,
Love y'all.
Michelle. Thank you very much. Yeah. Oh no. I'm back. I pressed the wrong button. Well guys, thank you very much for watching. It's been great. Thank you again, John. I won't be able to thank you enough. But see you guys on the next live. I'll try and make a few videos and post them for you guys. Thank you. Have a good day and take care. Bye.